Hello, everyone. Gaeilge. Welcome to my video on the weather. Now, I'm told that this is a very important topic in Ireland because they have wild weather there, but I sympathize because we do too. So for this video, I'm going to use this resource that has some cool examples in it. However, you need to be a bodybuilder to lift it up. Okay, Speak Irish Now. It's a great book. It's really heavy though. And it's also good because it's mainly phrases for conversational Irish. However, they do go into some of the rules and a little bit of grammar, but it's mainly focusing on conversational Irish. So I want to start with the weather, the day, and the night. So the weather in Irish is an amshir. The day is an la, and the night is an ihe. So some of the descriptive terms for describing the weather, again, there are a bazillion. Yeah, that's a real number. There are like a lot of ways to describe the weather. So I've chosen just 6 of them that I think are the most popular. Okay, I may butcher some of the pronunciations here, but I'm going to try. Cold, Fearr, hot, che, dry, tirim, wet, fluach, cloudy, scalamach. Okay, Grianwer. Oh, this is where we got to go into the rules. I'm going to just choose this one example because there are several, but let's do M and H just to get through saying that it's sunny out. Okay, so in Irish, you have broad vowels and you have slender vowels. Broad vowels, A, U, and O, and slender vowels, I and E. Now, if we look at MH, I'm like, is it a W or a V pronunciation? I'm not too sure. One thing you can do is go onto folklore, IE, and listen to the pronunciations. So if we're looking at this, see what it says. I don't even know if this is going to come through, if you can hear it. Grianwer. Okay, that's Connacht. Grianwer. Okay, so we're getting W and V. Grianwer, Ulster. Okay, so we're getting some words and some verbs. However, if we go according to the rule, which is, I believe, where the H goes, beside, is it beside a slender or a broad vowel? And it is beside a broad vowel. Therefore, technically, I believe it should be pronounced as a W sound. So more like Grianwer as opposed to Grianver. But again, I'm sure dialects and there are changes and differences in the way that people speak, but I'll say Grianwer. I feel like I want to say Grianver, but I'll say Grianwer. The weather on Amshir. So to say the weather is wet. Tá on Amshir fluach. Tá on Amshir fluach. You got to get that goo in the throat. The night is cold. Tá on ihe Fearr. The day is hot. Tá on la che. Okay, now we're back to the funsies, where when we talked about how are you, kind of satá to, kj maratá to, ken kiwil to. Well, we got all 3 for the weather too. So how is the weather? Kind of satá an amshir. So you can also say kj mar an amshir or ken kiwil an amshir. So I want to practice 2 responses to how is the weather. The weather is fine and the weather is beautiful. The weather is fine. Tá an amshir go bra. The weather is beautiful. Tá an amsir go hálín. I think that's right. Okay, so is the day sunny? Is. An will an lá grianwer. The answer, tá. Tá an lá grianwer. Is the weather cloudy? An will an amsir scamalach? Tá. Tá an amsir scamalach. There's this really cool series on YouTube, Look Who's Talking. It's out of Ulster. It's really old. Well, not really old. That would make me really old. I do have this handout from that series. Really cool, again, learning conversational Irish. I would love anybody in Ireland, please do that kind of thing again. But like, yeah, a little slower, and yeah, putting yourself in all those different situations, creating an organic conversation, because that's really helpful. So they've got this one section in here where you can keep your answers a little bit more simpler, to just say it's cold or it's hot. You can say tá sé fuair, or tá sé te, or tá sé scamlach. Any chance to say that word, I'm saying it. So one other phrase they bring up, that they've said that this is used quite frequently within a weather conversation within the context, is to say buchas la dia, which is thank God. I'm guessing, if it's sunny out, that people would enjoy that. So if I want to say that the day is sunny, tá an lá grianwer buchas la dia. Buchas la dia. Buchas la dia. I could say tá an amsir go bra buchas la dia. So also in that handout that I got for Look Who's Talking, there's also this page where it's just showing different days and what they look like. We've got some rain. So we've got some fluke going on in the middle, the bottom. It's cold, so tá sé fuair. The top, sunny. Tá sé grianwer. And that's something else that I try to do, is on a daily basis. So doing the conostá to check-in, how I'm feeling, to make hintach arfad, and the arfad, that emphasis word that's kind of randomly used. But I also like to check in with the weather. So it's crappy and gray today. So I would say tá sé fluach, tá sé scamalach. So just to go over some of the phrases again, we've got the night is cold, the day is hot, the weather is wet. Tá an ihe fuair. Tá an lá te, or che, there's a bit of a ch in there. Tá an amsir fluach. So this was a fun review for me. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. We'll hang out again soon. Slán.